Once upon a time, in a peaceful kingdom nestled between golden fields and sparkling lakes, there lived a wise and beloved king. But he had grown old, and his greatest worry was not his age, but his future. Who would take his place? He had only one daughter, Princess Elira. She was beautiful, but her heart was full of pride and greed. Each night, the king looked out his window and sighed.
How can I leave this kingdom to Elira? She'll ruin everything.
One night, the king left the palace and walked deep into the forest, where the ancient witch Elira lived. He knocks on the door.
Oh, wise witch, my daughter is not ready to rule. I need your help.
I can help her change, but it won't be easy. We must pretend you have died. I'll rule the kingdom for a time, and Elira will be sent to the dungeon.
The dungeon? That's harsh.
There she will hear the voices of real people. She will feel their struggles. She will learn.
If you can truly help her, then ask me for anything you wish in return.
And that night, the plan began. Morning came and the palace bells rang out. The king is dead. Elira didn't cry. She marched into the throne room. I am the queen now. But just then Elira appeared.
No, Elira, your father gave the throne to me until you are ready.
You lie. This kingdom is mine.
Guards, take her to the dungeon.
Elira screamed, but the guards followed Elira's orders. Soon Elira was locked in a cold, dark dungeon cell. How could father do this to me?
Are you really the princess?
Elira stayed silent, but day by day, more voices filled the air.
My mother was sick. I borrowed a palace horse to fetch medicine. They thought I stole it. That's why I'm here.
Elira didn't know what to say.
I'm a farmer. During a famine, I gave my crops to hungry families, but I couldn't pay my taxes. So they jailed me.
Why didn't anyone help you?
There was no queen. The king was sick. And you were somewhere else.
That night, Elira cried for the first time. The next day, she started listening, really listening. She shared her food, said kind words, and slowly her heart began to change. One morning, a voice rang out across the kingdom. Messenger says, "The king is alive." The people gathered, shocked. The king smiled and spoke.
I hid myself to see if my daughter could become more than a princess.
Elira was brought before the people, quieter, softer.
I've learned from my mistakes. Please forgive me.
You're ready now, not to rule alone, but to rule with your people.
The people cheered, and Elira gave her first royal order.
Reopen all the dungeon cases, let justice be done, and free Mira at once.
From that day on, Elira was known not just as a queen, but as a kind one. A heart was broken in the dark, but it found light again. Elira changed. The king was proud. The people were joyful. And under the rainbow skies, they lived in peace ever after.